Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's weekly musings is Doors Slamming Open. I'm doing a series of weekly musings, and I'm using posts from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote them a while ago, and the world has completely changed since then, but I am finding that the information in these blogs are evergreen. They're still very pertinent for today. At the very end, I will summarize the information based on all that's going on in the world today. Doors slamming open. This has been a powerful week. We've had the last of 7 Pluto-Uranus squares, which began in 2012. I've heard that the astrology is similar to 1928 to 1932 and the late 1960s, but even more powerful. And today was both a new moon solar eclipse and the equinox. An eclipse has 3 times the power of an irregular moon and brings sudden changes, setting into motion a new phase of growth that can last for 6 months to 2 years. The equinox is a turning point into a new season. Depending on your hemisphere, it's either spring, going from dormancy, really nature's architectural planning phase, into action, or it's autumn, which is nature's new year. This is the most potent time to set intentions and get clear on your vision for the coming years. Recent years have been, individually and collectively, a long, hard roller coaster ride. Many of us thought it would get easier or completely end on December 1st, 2012. The building to that time was challenging. People lost things they loved or strongly identified with, careers, relationships, and lifestyles. Most of us now are in completely different circumstances than we were a few years ago. We could not have imagined back then where we would be now. And a lot of us are mourning the losses. The world has radically changed as well. Regimes have fallen, religions are transforming. Yet even as progress is being made, old power games from the past are resurfacing. Echoes of the 1950s, 1930s, and even medieval times are making headlines. Please know that this is a result of increased light coming into the world. When you flip the on switch in a room, it shows where you haven't dusted. When a higher vibration comes into form, it reveals the denser limitations. It fractures restrictive solidity. We are collectively more conscious. As consciousness, we are able to embody more. Our bodies can handle our higher frequency. There is greater clarity, even as it seems there is more chaos. At any moment, we are at choice about how we want to experience this new way of being. We can step back or to one side and feel the grief, loss, anger, and discomfort. We can step forward or to the other side and feel joy, expansion, wonder, and love. We've only lost our illusions. I can say this having lost both parents, my dog, and my home in 1 year. And it was by no means the most painful time of my life. We're only lost in our illusions. I can't go back and regain those things I've lost, but I can go forward and create a new life. Think of these times as doors of possibilities slamming open. Shift to thinking of yourself as consciousness with a body personality. As consciousness, you are at choice. As consciousness, you are source. This is the energy with which you can effortlessly create your reality. Step forward or to the side that feels lighter. Try this for the next 7 days and see what happens. And leave me a comment below if you do. I'd love to read your comments. Okay, so this feels like I could have written this week. We did just go through the equinox and we did go through an eclipse. Saturn and Uranus and all these things are changing. We actually, this last year, all the planets moved into new signs, including the major ones that are very slow moving. So it's very unusual that they all move into new signs in the same year. And astrologically right now, the United States is in transits that are both from the Revolutionary War and the Civil War. And so we're seeing all of that kind of reflected and coming out of the woodwork at this time. So as dramatic as things seem, I'm going to echo what I just read, is that we are in a huge evolution of consciousness. Greater light is coming into the world. Those people that exist in darkness are having a very difficult time with it because their version of reality is disintegrating. And what is emerging is a more collective reality. Each of us, as we embody more light, are feeling more empowered. And then we're also feeling collectively empowered. So we know our own power, and then we know when we join together with someone else or with groups of people that we're stronger together. When you have a single pencil, you can snap that pencil in half, but if you have a bunch of pencils, you can't really break that. So think of yourself as a pencil joining with other pencils. And then ultimately, I know things are going for the better. Just all the drama and chaos can distract us to thinking that it's going towards the worse. It's actually worse for those people who are being so dramatic. So if you like these videos, please click the heart button, the thumbs up button. Please like or subscribe and share it on your social media, because that way it tells the algorithm to get this out in front of as many people as possible. And somebody really needs to hear this information. And if you want a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It'll give you a drone's eye perspective of what's going on in your life and the world today. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, click on the link below to my self-study course. You'll learn tools and techniques to navigate your life as consciousness. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. There you can learn about my individual sessions and also my coaching program. So go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you next week in another Weekly Musings.